Okay, so we got this 2000 Honda Civic, and it's been overheating. This is an EX model, and we have coolant leak right under here. You can see the coolant leak right here, and then I put my hands underneath this hose, and there's coolant leaking out. So it's coming from the heater core and the valve and to the head. So first thing we're gonna do here is, to make it easy on us, we're gonna take out this distributor. So we're gonna use a Sharpie to mark where the distributor, when we put it back, we know where it goes. So next thing we'll do is we'll get a 12 millimeter.
Thái qua về bùng rương ha. Không có.
Okay, we're gonna plug this, press that clip in, and then press out on that, on the side. So we're gonna just pull that out like that. Slide that out, and then that makes it easier by pressing this clip down. Okay, and then the third 12 millimeter bolt is back here. Okay, so next we'll do is we'll just slide the distributor out, and we're just going to put it up here. So now we can access that heater hose. So when I pull this out, it's going to start leaking, so I want to put something underneath to catch the coolant. So I'm just going to stick this underneath here, catching coolant. Okay, so here we're going to release that clip. I like to use this pair of pliers because it makes it a little easier. Just gonna squeeze that. You see these hoses are all swelled up. And then so back here, I'm gonna do the same. So here's, if you want, you can remove this to make it a little bit easier. Okay. So I think I want to start with this first because this is plastic, and just make sure you have something underneath to catch the coolant. This you can probably pull out. Okay, so now we're gonna go here. Same thing here. Like I said, using a razor blade might be better. Okay, we're just gonna stick this underneath to catch any coolant, but again, it's just gonna leak, so I don't think we're gonna be able to catch anything really. We'll just stick that underneath there. So I got a razor, and I'm just gonna cut it down the middle, or down the side this way. Peel it off. There's not much coolant come out, which is good for now. So with the old heater hose out, we're just gonna pull the clips out because we're gonna use those. And so here is the heater hose that we got from a parts store, and I will put this in the description below. This is a Gates 19043. So I'm just transferring it onto the new hose. Okay, so now we're ready to go in. I think I'm gonna go in here first. And this hose will go in last. Okay. Okay, that's good. I know a lot of you guys are gonna struggle with this, so I'm just gonna remove this part of the intake to get that hose on. So we're just gonna loosen that up. Unplug that sensor. Intake sensor. Hose clip. Okay. This is normally a 5.5 millimeter. Since I don't have one, I'm using a 732, 7/32. And with that being out, I'm just gonna actually one more hose right here that I forgot. You know what, I might just leave that just because all I need to do is just get some more room to access that clip. And then you just press that over. Get that intake out of your way. Now you have more room. Instead of trying to fight it like I was earlier. Okay, just make sure it's secure. Now we'll just put everything back the way we pulled it out. Tighten up the hose clamp. Plug in your sensors, plug in your hose. Oops, I should have plugged that in first. I want to get this hose in. Plug your sensors back in. Okay, next thing we'll do here is get the distributor put back. And remember, it's only going to fit in one way. As long as I didn't mess with the distributor cap and turning it, I can get it back in like that. And here's my two marks. I just want to put exactly back as how I took it out. don't know the torque spec to this, so don't ask. So once everything's snug, we're just gonna plug everything back in. Plug this in first, then you can clip it back in its spot, and this, just clip it back in the spot. We are done. So the next thing we'll do is we're gonna fill in coolant.